workshops, I think, that I've done. There was that maybe I was just participating in, where you guys still came and you were just like in the hotel room.
Oh yeah, in September we have BK Live coming up.
First with babysitters.
You could even technically go to that on your own, but you decided to bring us with you.
So you guys will just hang out, even though I'll be at the thing all day.
We bring the dogs, we chill in the hotel room.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about.
I didn't do that. I was trying to fix
We're
it.
live. Welcome back to the Breaking the Cycle podcast. Where's the button again? Oh, right here.
Chaos madhouse trying to get this thing recorded, to get 2 little measly episodes. Technically 3. We could have done a 3rd one today.
Yep.
The interview, because that's coming up soon.
What's up, freaks? Today we will be discussing some of our weekly family rituals and sharing a couple ideas on how you can spend even more time with your family.
Not just weekly, just overall family rituals. Some are monthly, some are even yearly.
Oh, that was an awesome intro, but maybe not better than the one that I created.
Which one did you create?
Well,
that's
talk is cheap.
Well, that's for later. It's for like the next episode.
Sucker.
But we're not doing 2 episodes on family rituals.
So family rituals, let's do it. Let's jump in. So one of our main family rituals, let's start off right with that, is coming up in 2 weeks, Operation Black Site. That's like one of our rituals.
Woo.
We go over to the ranch into Temecula. We take the RV. We stay there for like 3 days, usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This time it's going to be. And we just hang out there. We take the dogs with us. We're on the ranch. We're doing some training. We're doing some workouts. We're just hanging out, having fun, living out of the RV for a few days right there on the ranch. You know what the coolest part of doing that is?
That you get paid to do it.
No, not the coolest part of it. But you know what one of the cool parts is? We're in an RV and it's literally like 100 yards from where I have to show up to work.
Yeah.
So you like roll out of bed. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and
Like
we also get to wake up
like
at
there's some
5 a.m.
groundbreaking scientific breakthrough.
We also get to wake up at 5 a.m. to work out.
So
Like you're happy to do
we
that.
wake up at 5 a.m. to get ready, to eat, to go
You
work
wake
out
up at 5:59.
and we want to get there a minimum 15, 20 minutes early.
You wake up at
to
5:99.
to start the workout at 6 a.m. You wake up at 5:59 and you throw in some, you just go run out there in your jammies and go work out.
I, in fact, am prepared before any of you are because I sleep with my pair of clothes that I'm going to wear.
Exactly.
So do I.
So that's one of our family rituals. Is basically it's work that I'm doing, but everyone goes along for the ride to the work, to the event, to the workshop, and they actually participate. Midge helps out. Tyson participates. And other workshops I go to, there's like the last one, the mini Black Site. Tyson came and helped me out the whole day for it with holding mitts and holding mitts for adults and helping me teach boxing
Teaching
and
some
striking, self-defense stuff to grown-ups and adults. And then also the Squire program, same thing. It's a work, my job, if it's even, it's hard to even call it a job because I'm just hanging out, having fun, talking shit, working out, doing cool stuff.
It's playtime.
And then it's work, but then being able to go and do it together. So that's one of our rituals. I guess the ritual of that is not really Black Site. The ritual is finding ways to bring your family into your work, into your workshops, into the traveling.
Taking your family along for the ride.
Taking your family along for the ride, doing, like, even if they just travel with you. Like there's probably workshops, I think, that I've done. There was that maybe I was just participating in, where you guys still came and you were just like in the hotel room.
Oh yeah, in September we have BK Live coming up.
First with babysitters.
You could even technically go to that on your own, but you decided to bring us with you.
So you guys will just hang out, even though I'll be at the thing all day.
We bring the dogs, we chill in the hotel room.
We bring our one dog that's less than
50
pounds, I think, and is
it's a poodle mix.
And then we just bring the 3 in one by one. I mean, allegedly. Snitches end up in ditches.
Well, because you bring one dog, I bring one.
Yes, I'm bringing one dog. You're bringing one dog. So it is one dog. Yeah, it's true. It makes sense. And they can't say that they are pit bulls or Doberman mix, boxer mix, Pibble mix. They don't know what they associate as.
And they don't know what they are.
Are they gonna? Did they weigh them just because they look all beefy and bulky? Did they put them on a scale? Plus,
that could be fluff.
Think about it. If I weighed,
what does fluffy mean?
Exactly, it could be like like your hamster has all that fluffy hair.
Oh, it's not a How many
It's a
times?
guinea
I tell
pig.
you,
Whatever.
It's not
Guinea.
a hamster.
It's just a fat hamster with
It's
a lot
not
of
a
hair.
fat hamster.
That hamster with a lot of hair.
If I weighed 400 pounds,
What do you mean if?
I weighed 400,
Flashbacks from the police test.
if I weighed 400 pounds, I would just say, you know what? I don't associate as a 400-pound person. I only weigh $175, and you can't tell me any different because that's what I associate as. I associate as a single, a skinny person. He's trying to figure out what $175 means.
A pound?
$1? Why would you get paid $1.75 because you weigh 400 pounds? It don't make no sense. All right, let's keep rolling. So that's our first, I guess, ritual that you call is take the family with you for work when you can, when you travel. Because otherwise, think about it. When I go to these Squire programs coming up in July, first I have a podcast in Utah on the 24th. Then I have a Squire in Colorado on the 27th. Then another Squire
We have
in
a Squire.
I have a Squire in Illinois on August 3rd. If I did that by myself, I'd have to leave a few days before the first one, a few days after the last one. I'd have to travel and stop in a bunch of different hotel rooms by myself, first of all. Then I'd be gone for a week and a half, 2 weeks on my own. Wouldn't be here. Wouldn't hang out with you guys. Wouldn't see you. Why'd you just headbutt the microphone? I don't know where.
I
Did you fall?
slipped.
Did you just fall? You slipped? How do you slip?
I slipped.
I
Did you just fall asleep? All of a sudden she's like this, like dunk.
Well, you see, I was resting my arm on my leg here, and my arm slipped off my leg.
But think of how cool it is. So
And I hit
even if you had to take, if I had to
slipped.
pay for plane tickets just to go events, you're at least not away from your family for a week or 2 weeks, and you're going to lose some money from that. It's going to cost more money because you suckers, when you go travel, you just think that you get all these things at the airport. All of a sudden, you need
No, that's not me. That's Midge. I pack my own
like a
stuff.
$9 bag of little peanuts that's like this big.
$9 bag.
And we take only 4 bags, maybe. Oh, that's the carry-on. We haven't mentioned the check-ins when we go on a plane.
Why ain't talking like that? All right, so that's the first
Yeah,
ritual.
no, one time-
I think that's our mutual ritual is taking the family along for a ride. I wanted to kickstart it with that one.
No, but this one time, I
Not
took
sponsored
a
by
little.
Celsius
Sponsored by Celsius.
Anyway,
yet.
Yeah. Powerful words, mister. Anyway, one time I took a
Powerful
literal
words, mister.
backpack full
Wait,
of
what did you
stuffed
just say?
animals.
A fat back? What? Who has a fat back?
And
The 400-pound version of me that's associates that's a $1.75.
Yes, no, a backpack full of plushies.
No, one time you had a full suitcase full of it. We had to check in.
just a
When?
backpack.
Yes,
I mean,
like
when?
2 trips ago. So I forget where. Maybe they're going to Houston or something.
No, that was my pink backpack.
No, one time you had
backpack. That
one
was
time
a
you had a full
suitcase.
suitcase,
It was a
literally a
suitcase.
suitcase stuffed with freaking
don't
stuffed
remember that.
animals. Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah.
And that year I traveled a lot, so we got to take 3 bags each up to 70 pounds. This year I think we only have 1 bag each of 70 pounds. You have to figure out your situation, like before you have to pay the extra. You would have had to pay like $100 for that stupid suitcase.
You mean a you? I ain't paying nothing.
I'm not paying extra luggage fee. You could bring whatever you want when you travel, but the rules are you're carrying it and you're freaking paying for it.
Yeah, you're carrying it.
Then what happened at the beach when I wanted to bring my spade and trowel?
But because first of all, who the F brings a spade and a trowel? I don't even know what that is to the beach. Second of all, we all know
You're not going to carry it.
you weren't going to be carrying all that by yourself.
I was.
We know that
And
wasn't
what
gonna
is
happen.
a spade? It's a shovel.
A spade and a trowel.
With
A
that.
spade is
Anyway, we gotta
a
keep this moving. We gotta keep this moving.
square-shaped shovel.
So, all right.
Oh, wait. Before we say
Rituals.
anything else.
Rituals.
Spade.
Look, let's get another section in
All
first.
right, fine.
Rituals. What is Midge? What is your favorite ritual that we have as a family,
What is happening over there?
and why? Like, what is your favorite ritual?
My favorite ritual is this thing called Battle Box.
It's coming July 10th, so another week.
Now, for those of you who don't know what Battle Box is, this is not a sponsorship, okay? By the way,
Yet.
Battle Box is
Yet.
a monthly subscription of camping, EDC, and survival gear shipped directly to your doorstep.
What does
Wait, I have one-
EDC stand
I was
for?
about to say
EDC stands for Everyday Carry.
that. Were we supposed to guess
Why did
that?
you pause? Like, did you
Hey,
forget?
why are you so loud?
You guessed it, Carry.
All right, we're gonna have to tone down your mic a little bit because
Hey!
yours is that new mic of yours is a little squealy. Oh no! Now you're gonna hold it. That's even worse. Freaking Mariah Carey.
Who's that?
song that was playing with ODB yesterday. That was playing loud at like 11 p.m. We started playing after we were watching the Wu-Tang series. You watch the Wu-Tang series? Cool series. It's even cooler if you follow the Wu-Tang Clan and you were like into that back then in the 90s.
Too bad ODB OD'd at 35. Literally
35.
2 days before his birthday.
Today's for his 36th birthday. What a shame. What a shame. All right. So your favorite is BattleBox. That's when we get the monthly subscription. We get all kinds of weapons and guns and knives and gear and water purification systems and camping stuff
And stickers!
backpacks, bags, weapons, tools.
Yep.
Like I have a cabinet with all kinds of cool stuff down here. Some of our survival
We
stuff.
might get
Can't show-
demonetized if we
Yeah.
show anything.
Tyson, what is your favorite? What is your favorite
YouTube-atized.
family rituals? That's a ritual. When the battle box comes in, it's like Christmas every month coming in. We all run around and open up the box and we take turns
video.
opening one
He's
of us.
the nerd. He reads like the manual.
I don't know why you guys call me that. I just read. What's the problem with reading? We all read here.
No, you read like a super nerd when you're reading.
He
that.
reads the manual.
Like
for
this
it.
knife is perfect for EDC. It is made in CR407 steel.
And it is none the wiser.
Makes you none the wiser. All right,
That was
Tyson, what is your
actually one
favorite?
of
What is your
the
favorite
next
ritual,
knives we
family
got.
ritual that we have?
I have 3. I would favorites. I would call them. But if I had to pick one, I'd choose this one, which is Freak Night. And Freak Night, if you do not know, is so basically everyone goes to sleep. Meaning you sometimes stay up, but Mommy usually goes to sleep.
The first OG.
All right, Wyatt, yours is you're
The first original Freak Nights, I stayed up till like 4 with you guys.
You did it like once or twice, but then usually you stay up till 11, 12. You're like, I think I'm done. But then sometimes you try to stay up twice.
I caught you sleeping on the
She
floor.
fell asleep
You
on
were
the.
that tired.
She passed out on the floor with the dog one. Like a couple times that happened. Like until we finished at like 4 or 5 a.m. We had to like get her up. Or else imagine she woke up in the middle of the night.
I said wake me up at in 20 minutes.
in 20 minutes.
20 minutes, sure. It was like 6 hours later. Anyway, explain what Freak Night is
So-
very briefly.
So Freak Night, we basically work for 2-3ish hours, starting at like 10 p.m. And then we'll go and play video games for like about an hour and a half. And we'll just usually do two or three cycles of that until like 5 a.m. And then we go to sleep.
But we're just working, like regular work.
Oh no, kill work. Like building one of our businesses, which is IFFF, which is the Infinite Freak Fitness Formula, the last workout program you'll ever need. We actually built that entire program on Freak
So
Nights.
it's not just work. Work gets done during the day. It's like super freak
Zoned in.
flow in
And
the
we
zone
play
level.
video games, too.
Freak flow in the zone level of work where, because the whole world is shut down. You don't have to worry about text messages coming in or new emails coming in. Nothing. It's just attacking like a project. We'll pick 1 or 2 or 3 projects for the night and we're staying up pretty much until we finish those projects. We take a break. We go hang out, have some fun, come back in, do another cycle of attacking the work. A next project. Some of the stuff I'll be working on my own project. He'll be working on his own and she'll be working on her own. And then we'll take a next segment where it's something that we all need to work on together. So we're kind of collaborating on it. So it's pretty cool. We have a lot of fun. We get a week's worth of work done in one night. Plus we get to play games. Plus we hang out, which means we don't have to wake up early the next day. So
Well,
we
you
sleep
see-
in a little the next day because we're up to like 4 or 5 in the morning.
You see, I can stay up till 6 a.m. Just not working.
That doesn't. It's just not working.
Just not
That's
working.
not my thing.
All right, so that's your
Like,
favorite.
I can't hold out until the first break. You guys want to do like 3 hours the first.
All right, what's next?
kill.
What's the next part here?
Let's do our weirdest family ritual.
So there's only 2 people in this show for their favorites.
Oh, no.
So I have to ask myself what my favorite
I-
is.
'cause-
No one here.
What's your favorite ritual,
Jesus.
sir?
Tone down that squeakiness. Mute-
Okay, guess I'll
mute
talk
that
like
stuff.
this from now on.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
deep.
did the sound check and it sounds good. But I feel like mine is always like
Deep.
very deep and like I'm on the radio talking like this, like Darth Vader.
Don't turn off Equalizer when it literally hurts my ears. It's so high pitched.
Equalizer.
don't know
Oh,
what's up
when
with
we
that.
don't
Equalizer
have,
off.
I don't know what's up. Maybe that. Wait, what is that? What is that? Oh,
it changed the side that you're. Like,
yeah, you had
here
that. That
on.
wasn't equal there. The right side was down.
Whoa, that sounds so good now.
You're supposed to be the audio guy. All right. So yeah, that sounds a
I'm
little
the
better. Anyway,
button person.
my favorite is dog time. And that's a daily thing. We pretty much do it every day. Sometimes the whole family, always at least you and me, they kind of meander around during it. It's like where we go outside, because to me it's like a signal that the work day is over. It's like that transition from the work day into like the rest of the night where it's time to just hang out and chill. We go outside It's sunny every day all year round here in California. So we go outside with the dogs and just play with the dogs for about an hour. We're just in the front yard, throwing the ball for them, chasing them around, doing tug of war, just having fun, shooting some videos. And the turtle comes out and they're playing with the turtle and they're all sharing a water bowl. And then we might go for the last 15 minutes in the backyard and throw the ball and they jump in the pool. And then we might jump in the pool with them afterwards. So we're jumping in the pool, hanging out, having fun, but it's like complete checkout. There's no work getting done. There's no checking text messages. There's no emails. It's complete detached from the world. It's just out there.
Unless we're like recording them.
I used to, even sometimes barefoot out there in the grass until you step in a nasty, smushy pile of dog crap. Then it's like, all right, I should have worn my flip-flops.
What do you mean? We always clean those.
Yeah.
Speaking of having nothing to do with work and being completely horsing around, who wants a joke?
What do you got?
Who uses horsing around anymore? I haven't heard that saying in months.
We got. Is
What?
your mic broken or something?
What do you call a ship that lies at the bottom of the ocean and shakes?
You gotta say it again. What? Say it again.
Huh?
What do you call a ship that lies at the bottom of the ocean and shakes?
Bot of
Lies
the
in
ocean.
the bottom of the ocean and a sea creature, a seashell.
ship.
Okay. Jesus. I'm
A
just
destroyed
thinking
ship.
through it. Slow down. No. That's a very fast timer. No, and you can't make noise, and you have to start over and make noise because it's very distractionary. You have to say it one more time because it's a very confusing question. One more time.
What do you call a ship that lies at the bottom of the ocean and shakes?
A ship. Ghost ship. Earthquake. Lies in the bottom of the ocean and shakes. Ship. Jesus.
A destroyed ship.
All right, hint, because I don't know.
What is another word for abandoned ship?
Mayday? I don't know. An
No,
abandoned
not
ship?
an abandoned, a destroyed.
Destroyed.
I have no idea.
Would you
Shipwreck?
like shakes at the bottom of the ocean.
Shipwreck?
You want the answer?
Earthquake? I don't know.
You're not getting any points for this.
Wait, say the
All
question.
right, I know that. I
Say
didn't
the
get
question and then say the answer again.
What do you call a ship that lies at the bottom of the ocean and shakes? A nervous wreck.
anything. Oh, God. Come on now. How am I supposed to get that crap?
How do you not get
What
that?
are you writing down there? You're like a therapist. After I do it, she's like, and writing her, what were you writing down after I said that? Taking notes? Like, with your little punching bag
Your
thing.
goofy pen.
If you watch the last episode, or maybe that episode's gonna get released later.
All right, let's
Not
talk about
sure.
another mutual
This was a
family
big
ritual
part.
before we go into your weirdest ritual that you have. Weirdest family ritual. The next one is Death Valley. I think is one of all of our mutual favorites. Is one of our yearly ones. It's our Thanksgiving ritual
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites.
that we go. And what was symbolic about that first trip to Death Valley? What did we do then? What did we start then? You remember?
EFA, Ecker Freak Academy.
EFA. We started EFA.
And
Started
one of my
homeschooling.
favorite things that happen because we do it over Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving night, the RV place we stay at, it has a restaurant that
It's like a
has
cabin. It's like an
buffet.
old cabin.
Yeah.
Food there is so good. The triple chocolate fudge cake,
How would you know what the triple chocolate fudge cake tastes like?
apple pie.
And if there's this buffet, apple pie is, oh my god.
So that's our Thanksgiving ritual. We're in Death Valley to celebrate Thanksgiving, and then we hike the sand dunes for a couple of days, and it's pretty cool. And we go eat all you can eat Thanksgiving food, and then burn it off out there in the sand dunes. And it's not even that hot out there. It's like 75, the hottest maybe out there. So it's not even hot in the.
Yeah, it's not like too hot,
But
so the
dur-
dogs can come with
It's
us.
actually the hottest place in the world, in America during the
Oh,
summer.
right now
No,
it'd be
it's
like
the hottest
right
place
now
in
it'd be
the
like
world.
right now it'd be like 110, 120,
Yeah.
20 right now.
At least in the
I think
dunes
the world record
is
was 136.
And
Yeah.
I bet it's in because Death Valley. It says just Death Valley. I bet it's somewhere near those dunes because it's just like wide in the open. Just
Well, I mean, those
hot
aren't. I bet those
sun.
aren't the only dunes in.
You know why it's so hot? Because there's nothing like nearby to like pollute the air. So the air is just like clean. Have you ever seen the air above Los Angeles City?
When you come over that ridge on the, I forget what highway it is, and like LA is like another 15 or 12 miles in the distance, but you're up on this curve and it's like in this dip, and
Like
you see it.
literally see the line of
It
disgustingness.
looks fake, like someone drew it. It's just a line of like yellow gunk covering directly over the city of Los
Yellow and
Angeles.
gray.
It's just like on a clear day like this, you would just see it. It's crazy. It's the most polluted city, I think, in the world, right? The worst air quality,
Yeah, I think.
I think, there, and then it's probably somewhere.
Like if you inhale, like do
China.
a big inhale,
What did you just
then
say?
you'll start
I
coughing.
can't, like, you can't even say the word China.
What did you,
And there probably is some other even worse ones in China that are even known about, but they just cover it up and they just lie about it. And it's a they just put out the information they want to put out. But anyway, that's a whole nother story about air pollution. All right, let's talk about
Why'd
your.
you say how would pollution make something less hot? Don't you mean perspiration or whatever?
what?
Perspiration. That
You
raining.
have some words.
Raining.
Precipitation.
Precipitation.
Perspiration.
Don't forget, I was a POG in the military. I did weather reports. I was a POG.
Precipitation.
Wait, what the hell does that got to do with anything that we're talking about?
It doesn't rain in Death Valley.
Why are you always doing
But
that?
you said there's
Using
no.
kind figure eights.
You said there's nothing to pollute the air. Okay, but how
Like
would that make it less
factories, like
hot?
those nuclear power plants.
But you were talking
people-
about how hot it is.
And then we went into air pollution.
No, because the air is clear there. That's why the sun could just like shoot down to the ground.
Oh, that's what you
The
meant.
pollution's like a shield,
Maybe, I don't know.
I think.
LA to
Just
me
making
always
shit
does
up
seem
now.
dark.
Just making shit up now. All right,
Interesting conversation.
next. And we drove right through. Oh, you weren't with us. As we went to that birthday party in LA just like 2 weeks ago, we literally turned right down 6th Street, which is like
You know
the
where
heart
6th
and center
Street
of
is.
Skid Row. Freaking wild. I mean, I've seen it.
Dun.
I've seen it like 20 years ago when we used to go to LA when I lived in San Diego. I was stationed in the Marines in San Diego, we'd go to LA and I'd see some of it there, but it's like, it is a different planet. It's wild. Holy, and that was at nighttime. Yeah, they're just like
That's when the
zombies.
volatiles
Just
come
walk right in front of the car. Like if you're not paying attention, I would have hit, just like stumble in front of the road. It is a whole different world. Anyway, whole nother episode about that too. So let's go back to family rituals.
Yeah,
And
so
last
let's do our weirdest
the last
ones.
episode was about family meetings. That's one of our rituals is meetings, which
maybe
made us
we
think
don't know.
about what other rituals we have other than these meetings, because those meetings are family rituals, and now we have these other some of our family rituals are not very normal. So what is your favorite or your weirdest ritual that you have, or family ritual, or some of them
Weirdest ritual that I have, and it's one of the only things that I know how to cook or make or whatever you want to call it, is my protein waffles. And you always call them pancakes, and you always steal them from me.
I literally have written down on my notes pancakes. Waffles, pancakes. What the hell's the difference?
What's the difference? Waffles
Pancakes
have
are
abs.
flat.
Waffles have abs, but it's the same. What do you use to cook them? What's it say on the box?
Flapjack mix.
Doesn't say flapjack mix. Some of
Flapjack and waffle mix.
what is flap? No, it's. I bet you it says pancake mix.
Okay, fine.
Let's
It's
go-
protein pancake mix, but then I just crack an egg. You put
So you
some
put
water
egg whites
in it,
in it. So yeah, so this nerd.
What
and you
is
put some
this?
stevia. If you put 1.5 tablespoons of stevia, it makes it so much better
Like he literally sits there every single day
after the workout.
after the workout, or depending on
I
the
cook.
day, sometimes before.
What exactly?
Like, what's his name? Jesse. We have to cook. It's time
See,
to cook.
it's time to cook.
Who knows who that's from? Who knows who that's from? Jesse, it's time to cook.
Yes, Mr. White.
Mr. White. Yes, Mr. White. All right, so yours is making your flapjacks. Like he said, and you've been doing that for years. We went to Tennessee.
Waffles have
You
abs.
brought your own
I started
pancake.
doing that since we
I wish
created
I was
EFA.
You brought your own pancake maker on the plane. You might even, did you have it in your carry-on? I don't
I
remember.
didn't have it in my carry-on.
So you had it in your bag, lugging this pancake maker thing, plus all your mix and all your ingredients across the country into Tennessee. And we're in the hotel, and then we're in that farm cabin thing with you making pancakes
I wish I was in
for
that
both of
cabin
us.
with you
Oh,
guys.
I remember-
It looked so big. It looked so cool.
That cabin was cool. We had our own
I remember-
private cabin, like in the middle of nowhere, and we had like a half of a day free in between. It was just like after we worked so hard, it was just like freedom. It was cool.
Actually,
and we created EFA there.
the protein powder that I brought,
No,
personalized,
IFFF.
personalized
Oh, yeah,
protein powder that I brought, which is from Herbalife, which is not sponsored by the way yet.
Yeah.
And I remember it exploded I don't know if it was in my bag, but it exploded when I opened it up. It just shot out. Do you remember that?
Yeah. A big old mess. And we still figured it out. All right, so Midge, what is your weirdest ritual, family ritual?
She just
Stretched my jaws.
Every episode, man.
I don't think we've ever had an episode where you didn't halfway eat the microphone or headbutt the microphone or fall asleep and bang like gunk into the microphone. Who could just sit there out of nowhere and just like gunk out?
Don't you
gone.
remember? It's shlipped.
What does shlipped mean?
Slipped.
All right, what is
Correct word is slipped. It's not slipped.
What
it's
is your
slipped.
weirdest ritual?
I'm gonna shock you guys. This.
This what? Are you okay?
Dropping the microphone, you know.
Literally, you have a mic right there. Man, she did it, just drops it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, this as in what?
This.
BTC recording.
What does BTC stand for? I don't know. Wait. How can you
By
guys
the way,
blame
every
me?
time he gets a doing now, he's gonna get shot in the face.
Doing.
I wonder if eventually we're
You
gonna
know
get.
you're behind the tee. I keep telling you that. You keep moving further and further over. You're behind the tee. You can't even see you this whole episode.
Oh. Well,
The camera's right there. You could see what it looks like.
it's the weirdest.
What if we get a headphone dent in our heads from recording so much?
God. Anyway, what's your weirdest ritual, Mish?
My weirdest ritual? It's this, you know, like BTC recording, but in a good way. Like weirdest, like no other children do this with their siblings and their dads.
Do what? Like, what are we doing?
Recording a podcast. Like other kids, they would be so afraid usually.
And talking about like sometimes hard topics, answering tough questions, coming up with jokes and being entertaining and keeping a conversation going. And we don't edit any of this. The only edits that go into other people do podcasts, they'll go and edit and cut out pieces and rearrange stuff and like make sure it's if there's any dead parts. Like
This is
put this
raw. This is just really raw. That's probably why no one watches it because we don't know how to edit shit. But anyway,
people
that's the
listen
way I want it
to
to be.
ODB's music.
Exactly.
Shimmy y'all, shimmy yeah.
You don't even know how it goes. But yeah, we don't edit or anything. Yeah, at the beginning we edit like a intro and music and a hook in the beginning, but then the thing goes straight through with no edits. So that's kind of hard to do to keep it on track, keep it on flow. There may have been some times where the first few minutes we have unreleased recordings where we had to stop it because we've had some incidents.
One time.
Like
Technical difficulties.
Like the episode before we recorded this one just today, we were like 3 minutes in not even 30 seconds in and it just went to all horse shit.
Thanks a lot, Tyson.
One time, I didn't switch my shirt. We're like 5 minutes in. We're like on a roll, and I literally just yelled, "Stop!"
For a shirt. And we had I remember we had such a good
start.
smooth intro. It was like flowing, and he just in the middle remembers, stop! Like, what the hell? Just because of a shirt.
Change my
For a
Did
shirt?
someone mute me? I can't hear myself.
Oh, you're fine.
No, you're there. He probably just toned you down a little bit because your thing is very squealy and squeaky. All right. What else we got going on here?
All right, let's skip your weirdest. And
Oh,
Buddy
so you
Family
caught
ritual.
on to it this time. All right, so we're gonna skip my weirdest.
So make sure you guys subscribe. Go, your weirdest family ritual.
My weirdest family ritual is our Christmas tree that we keep up all year round. Stop.
And
doing
that our guinea pig lives with.
It's a room that we turn into. We call the Ark that we put all of our other pets,
Get it?
other
'Cause,
than
Noah's Ark.
other than the outdoor pets and other than the dogs. They have their own room, and it's dwindling down now. But
There's only
a
2 left in there.
a snake and a big old hamster, hairy
It's a guinea pig.
whatever, a guinea pig. So they have their own room. It's a guest room in the house that has like all like the nice bed and curtains built in and all the things
Stretching
hanging
my
down
jaws,
and all
man.
the mirrors that say welcome and family and all this other
Welcome.
stuff. It's supposed to be for our
Mirrors
it's
that say welcome.
whatever.
Mirrors can't say welcome.
Yes, they can.
You want to bet?
How can a mirror not say welcome? You can have a frame that says welcome. It's not that hard. But
Useless mirror.
it's meant for our what are you doing?
Playing soccer.
Playing soccer under the table. It's meant for our she's gonna fall asleep and bang her head but the microphone again. It's like
I'm-
dunk dunk.
No, I'm not.
And so we have this room that's supposed to be for a guest room. And did anyone ever stay in the guest? Oh, your
Our
cousins
uncle,
did.
yeah.
Your uncle and cousin stayed in there. I think that was it.
And
Oh no, your grandmother stayed there too, right? When she stayed here.
Which grandma?
Our grandmother never stayed here.
She sure did.
In this house, she didn't.
That wasn't this house?
It
No.
was back in.
Demarcia.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Just give all of our routes out. Just give away my blood type and freaking bank account number, social security number while you're at it too. Great. So
You forgot the security pin to your credit card?
yeah, credit cards don't have security pins. That'd be an ATM card.
No, but that's like, like the thing on the back.
Security code, 3-digit code, or 4-digit on the front if it's an American Express. Bet you didn't know that.
Oh, I did.
I did.
So yeah, sure you do now, liar, freaking liar. So
I do.
you're going behind the T again. Like, so that's mine. We had the room that's made. We called the Ark, where we put all the animals. We convinced their mother, the Russian, that it would be so cool to have this room with all the animals. And we used to go in there every night. That was part of our nighttime ritual. We haven't done that while. We would go in there and hang out with all the animals before the night was over. And then in that room, we also have our Christmas tree that's completely up and decorated all year round. It used to be right out here in the open in the middle of the room.
But the Russian didn't allow
But
it.
it made
But
more
then-
sense to go in there. It's like kind of like decorates the Ark a little bit better. So we keep the Christmas tree up all year
It's
round.
also hard to get to the pig.
Because everyone gets excited about Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas. So it was mine and his job. It's their job to decorate it. It was mine and his job to take it down. So we're like, how can we get out of this? We said, what if we just say, you know what? Christmas is such a magical time of year. What if every morning we could just wake up and, what are you doing? I can't even hear because you're
Trying to
like
get the mic
juggling the
good.
microphone.
Okay, continue.
We're about to have an
Incident.
So we convinced her that wouldn't it be just like every day you wake up and it's just like kids on Christmas and just such a joyous, glorious day. Wouldn't that just be wonderful?
It lasted for a week.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? And no, but it's not a week.
Oh, years.
That idea, but we've had it now up for 4 or 5 years. We had it up since
we literally moved.
we moved and just had them wrapping stuff around it and ship it to the next house, already set up with all of the ornaments on it.
And then they broke
they
it
broke like
broke in
50% of
half.
them. Broke in half. We put it back together and it's still up and we still haven't taken it down. It's at least 5 years that it's been up now. Because that was in a couple places.
Except
ago.
for the time that it broke in half.
Broken in half. So that's my weirdest ritual. Any other rituals you guys want to throw in before we wrap this up? See if I have any other notes here. Really, we talked about EFA already.
My other favorite family rituals, the ones that I didn't talk about, is video games and working out. Because I love working out more than a lot of things, and it's just some things that we do every single day. We've been doing it for over, I think today's like day over day 910 of working out straight with no rest days. So working out and video games.
I didn't realize that is a family ritual. It's so weird just 'cause it's every day. That's like breathing. That's like a normal part of
I
our
like
day.
watching.
I like watching us work out. I like watching y'all work out.
I like another one of my favorites is watching TV shows while we eat dinner.
We got into that ritual where we sit on the floor instead of sitting at the table. We eat dinner together 7 nights a
I
week.
wonder if that's bad for your back.
Also, we
Well, it's scientifically proven.
see if I was at work all day and you guys were at school all day, like families. Then if we had dinner, we'd have it at the table because that would be our only.
Yeah.
That would like when families talk and stuff. But we're talking right now. We don't need to talk at dinner. Like otherwise,
You would be at
because you would
work
think,
right
oh, that's
now.
unhealthy to be watching something while you're eating dinner. It's a time you're supposed to be
Especially
connected.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, right now we're on Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang Clan.
We're alternating between Wu-Tang's Clan show series and
Wu-Tang, an American saga.
what's the other one?
Purge.
And the Purge series
Purge
because we haven't
series.
watched the Purge series. where
We've watched
all the
Breaking
movies.
Bad. We've watched Ozark. We've watched.
Walking Dead. Yeah, very good kid-friendly shows here we got going on.
We've watched all the
We've watched the
spin-offs of
100.
Walking Dead.
But we always
didn't watch Fear the
we always
Walking
come up with things like the next
Yeah.
day something will be going on and we'll refer to
We've
the
watched
show.
Young Sheldon.
We'll like tie something from the show into something that's happening in real life. Like, look, this is about this and this. Like we always tie it in somehow. I can't think of an example off my head, but
Yeah.
like you still get lessons and learn stuff from it.
Comment if you've watched any of these.
So yeah, we sit on the floor sometimes. We have like we literally have 3 different dinner tables in this house if you count outside. Is there one outside? No, isn't there 2
There's
out?
2 outside.
So there's 2 outside
There is?
and 2 inside.
Oh, no. There's only one outside.
So it's 3 dinner tables, and
Yeah, no, there's.
most of the percentage of the time we eat dinner sitting on the floor, watching
Plates on the floor.
watching a series with the
And
dogs.
the dogs are with us.
We bring the dogs, stay outside until it's dinner time. We call them in for dinner time. They come and sit with us. We give them some of our dinner.
Fireplace there. Yeah.
and we watched some of the
times.
series.
Ow.
So one of our cool rituals. And you wouldn't think people, oh my God, that's so horrible. You shouldn't be watching TV while you're eating dinner because that's a time to connect and talk
Wait,
and
can I figure
conversate.
That is if you're working a 9 to 5.
Why would you talk like that?
That is if you're working on
That was annoying. No kidding. Yep. Oh, doinged him.
I just got a good.
So yeah,
hit
we're
on
connecting and
it,
talking
too.
all throughout the day. So during dinner, that's just what, and that just turned into it. It started off just a once in a while thing. Now it's like,
We don't let the Russian.
mommy will say like, today we're going to eat dinner at the table.
The
Like,
eating at the
right.
table.
like what? Hell no. We gotta catch.
So,
We
we're
gotta
like-
catch the next episode.
We're like, we never knew you had a sense of humor.
All right. So there's some of our family rituals. Put in the comments down below. What are some of your family rituals that maybe
And
we
what
can try out?
some TV shows you watch.
What are some of the TV series you've watched with your family? And what are some of your family rituals that you have or personal rituals you have that maybe you want to share that we could try out? So we're looking to try out some new and cool things. So let us know in the
Comment
comments
any
below
feedback and thoughts on the
and
episode.
take us home.
If you like this episode, or even if you didn't, make sure you smash that subscribe button.
And while you're there, hit that notifications bell.
So you never miss out on any of our future videos or uploads. And also click the like button. Bye. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
No excuses.
No excuse.
Trying to be all serious after. Bye. No excuses.
I am serious.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried